Hello and welcome back to the January house. This is Mike. Thanks for checking in. It is Sunday morning and it is very, very early in the morning. It's a little after 5 o'clock in the morning and I am headed to a flea market to sell things. It's the first time I'll be selling at a flea market, so I'm excited. And I'm hoping I brought some good stuff to sell. I brought a lot of stuff, I'll tell you that. So I'll do some filming. Let me get here and set up. The good thing about this flea market, it's like 5 minutes from my house. We'll be at the flea market in no time. And I'll take some pictures and video and show you guys how I do. All right, talk to you in a bit.
Morning.
All right, guys, just before 6 o'clock in the morning, just finished setting up my things back here. You can see. And I already made 2 sales. A guitar for $40 and like a Star Wars sunshade for $5. Just about everyone's wearing masks. You can see I have mine. But it fogs up my glasses, so I can't wear my glasses with my mask. But yeah, got some cool stuff. Hope to make a few more sales. I'll check back with you in a minute.
Turn it this way. 10 on those. 10.
Okay, Jason, is that for this? Okay?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
45.
45.
Jason?
Pretty nice.
Yeah. I had a lot of people looking at it so far.
Did you make that or?
No, shit no. I wish. Pretty cool.
Oh, this one right here? Yeah.
5. Except for that last camo one in the back, it's 10.
This time I remember writing plenty of clear books.
We're all out of bags. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's $2 to try it on.
That's yours, right?
Yeah, they're mine, yeah. I got it. Yeah, I like that chest. That's pretty awesome. Thank you very much. Sure.
Boys got to hit 50 balls a day, though.
Yeah.
You got to hit 50 good swings a day if you got by, okay?
Is
We
baseball
want it to be
back
you.
on?
Yeah, I
want
was
it to be
scrimmage
you.
today.
You have a scrimmage today?
All right.
Good for you, man.
So you're gonna try it out?
Yeah, take it easy, guys.
Okay, well.
that was my first time selling at a flea market experience. Had a great time. It was a great day. I made about $200 for 5 hours of work, so I thought that wasn't too bad for my first time out. But more importantly, I got rid of some bulkier items that were taking up space in my garage. I had 2 trunks that were taking up some room. You saw one of the trunks in that picture in the beginning of the video. It was a wood carved trunk. It was pretty cool. It got a lot of interest at the flea market, but it was taking up room in my garage. I tried to sell it on the local apps, but there was no interest really. And I ended up selling it at the flea market here for $40. And then I had another trunk that was just kind of like a regular like closed trunk, but it had stickers on it. It wasn't in the best shape inside, but I ended up getting rid of that for $7. I sold an electric guitar that had a chip, like a little ding in the body of it. I tried to sell that locally and I couldn't as well, so I ended up selling that for $40. And I had this big Miller light that goes over your pool table, and it took up a lot of room in my garage, and it worked fine, but it wasn't in the best of shape. I was always afraid of knocking it over in the garage and possibly breaking something inside, so I was super glad to get rid of that pool light. I sold that for $20. So some good sales on some bigger, bulkier items that were taking up space. I sold a number of jackets, which were good. And I sold some other little knickknacks and odds and ends. Some things I do differently is I brought a couple totes of Christmas items that I had found in a storage locker just to see if they would sell. They didn't sell, so I won't bring them again. Maybe, you know, closer to the end of the year, I'll try it again. I didn't bring many tables. I just had the one table that you saw in the video. I've been to this flea market a number of times, and I see people, they usually have either tables, like either all tables or they put stuff on the ground, like on tarps. So I thought I'd try the tarp thing. It worked okay. I mean, people came and looked at stuff, but I think next time I'm gonna bring 2 more tables to this flea market. And then I also need to bring I have this pop-up tent thing to cover myself from the sun. If you saw one of my earlier videos, you could tell I got quite the bit of sunburn. So either bring that pop-up tent thing, or maybe I can set my other camera up to be positioned on me the whole time, and then we can do like a time lapse of my sunburn throughout the day, and I can video that as well for you. So it was a good day, and the people next to me were super nice, and they have been there at this flea market for a number of weeks, and they said this weekend was actually pretty slow. So I'm gonna go back in 2 weeks, not this weekend, but the weekend after, and I will bring you guys along and I will show you footage from that day as well. So that's all I have for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great videos. Thanks.